Some new reporting now from CNN's K-File. Donald Trump and one of his sons have been defending a former social media influencer who has a history of posting some of the most offensive, racist, and anti-Semitic tweets we have ever seen. CNN's Andrew Kaczynski dug deep into this one. Andrew, great work as always. What'd you find?
Yeah, that's right. Both Donald Trump and Donald Trump Jr. have been defending and praising a man with a history of racist and anti-Semitic tweets who was convicted in March of interfering in the 2016 election. His name is Douglas Mackey. He went by the pseudonym Ricky Vaughn on Twitter. That's where he posted this meme, which prosecutors said suggested that people vote for Hillary Clinton by text. They say at least 4,900 people texted this number. Now, Mackey and the Trumps have sort of claimed this is a joke that no reasonable person would believe, but prosecutors allege this is part of a much more sinister plot to deprive people of their right to vote. He was convicted in March. He was sentenced in October. He's currently out while his appeal goes through the justice system. Let's flash forward to today, and Donald Trump is claiming this is an example of Joe Biden's Justice Department going after his supporters for attacking their free speech. Take a listen to this.
Crooked Joe and his henchmen have tried to shut down free speech with a massive government censorship operation to silence their critics. They're putting Douglas Mackey in jail for sharing a joking meme about Hillary Clinton 7 years ago. Nobody ever heard of anything like that.
And Andrew, there's more to it than just the text to vote scheme, right? Mackey was notorious for posting anti-Semitic and these offensive racist memes. What can you tell us?
Yeah, that's right. And what's so interesting is he was prosecuted or investigated by Trump's own Justice Department. He was charged just 1 week into Biden's new administration, and the content that he shared on his Twitter account was some of the most racist, anti-Semitic content that we've seen. We can't even show really any of it on air because it's so offensive.
Wow.
He regularly used the N-word, where he called black people feral. He shared anti-Semitic propaganda that was reminiscent of Nazi Germany. There was a post where he joked about having a cake baked that said gas the Jews, using a slur with a symbol for Hail Hitler. And take a look at this tweet right here. This is, again, one of the only ones that we can show on air, where he says that the Jews fear that Donald Trump is Hitler because they have done great evil in America. They fear justice will be done. He wrote that in December 2015. And it's not like this stuff was hidden, Jim. This is why this account was popular. This was everything that was really on his feed.
Wow.
Day in and day out when we were looking through it. So now that you've heard and seen some of that stuff, take a listen to what Donald Trump Jr. said about him when he had Ricky Vaughn, Douglas Mackey on his podcast earlier this year.
You had an awesome account. It may be my favorite Twitter account of all time. Now I'll get in trouble for saying that because I'll say, "Oh, he said something once that you must disavow." Like it was hilarious. Okay, again, like I said, maybe the best of all time. But how'd you get into the idea of that account? How were you able to grow such a large following that put you on the radar of these people?
So we reached out to Mackey's attorney. We also reached out to the Trumps. We didn't hear back from them. Mackey's attorney tells us that he regrets the tone and substance of these posts. He said they don't reflect his current view or the person he's been the last several years, but they did tell us that he is grateful that Trump and his son and thousands across the political spectrum have rallied to his case, which they say is an important issue about protecting the First Amendment rights of all Americans.
Gosh, just awful, awful stuff. All right, birds of a feather, I guess. Andrew Kaczynski, thank you very much for that reporting. We appreciate it.